Sports Talk. I'm George Abram. You know my partner, Albert Camel. We like to get in what we call the Olympic sports from time to time, and we have some info today to back that up.
Yeah, local kids qualifying for the state swim meet. What a sport it is for hard work. Swimmers that I know, George, that make it swim in the morning at 5:30 before school.
Yeah.
Get their schoolwork done and then go back and do another training.
Of all the sports, you know what? Did you ever play against or with someone who was just good at something? Right. I don't think that's the case there. It's too much hard work.
Yeah. It is hard work, and we want to congratulate these kids who are going to the state tournament. R.J. Keating from Boardman as a diver, 100-yard butterfly. Caleb Satterfield also from Boardman. You can see these schools are well represented. Caleb also made it in the 200-yard IM. Madison Murphy in the girls freestyle, 100 freestyle. Gina DiNapoli in the 100-yard butterfly. And the medley relay of Lexi Mahawk, Petra Kernjak, Gina Napoli, and Madison Murphy. Congratulations to that relay team. And also the girls 200, Lexi, Petra, Gina, and Madison also went there. In Division 2, we got Dominic Eli from Poland and Cameron Burnett from Canfield going. We got Hayden Price from Canfield, Chris Latanzio from Poland, and Preston Buckingham from Columbiana. And the 50 free, Luke DeLita from Howland and Ryan Grigsby from Hubbard. In the 100-yard free, Chris Latanzio from Poland. You'll notice I'm reading them off because I don't want to leave anybody out. But as always, when this is not a routine, this is just not somebody reading something. These kids mean something to their family. So when I'm reading them, so I don't miss it, but I know how much they mean to you.
And you know, you nobody that's ever swam 200 yards or said that. Like I'm just sitting there thinking they'd have to come get me, come back, bring a boat out, get me on the boat, and bring me back to the end. And I said, how much longer? I remember having to swim the length of the pool on my back in college. And I'm going, you know, I'm like, and I have to make it, you know.
Yes.
But these guys, you know, it's effortless to start with because they're, you know, they look like a shark in there, you know. Because I've gone to a few swim matches when I was at Butler, especially, and I'm like, it's like very much like golf. The guys on TV make it look too easy.
I like this. I like that word.
It's not nearly that. Get in there sometime.
I like that. Yes.
And look down that other and say, we're going to do this twice.
Yeah, the form, technique, the turns they make, everything is hard work, no question. So we want to make that clear.
Yeah, well done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Luke DeLidia from Howland and Giovanni from Wally from Hubbard. Cameron Burnett from Canfield. Hayden Price from Canfield. Preston Buckingham from Columbiana. And the relay team, 400-yard from Howland, Riley McBride, Preston Thigpen, Pete DeLidia, and Luke DeLidia. Girls diving, Fallon Amadia from Canfield. Girls 200, Teresa Garono from Ursuline. Girls 200, also Riley McCombs from Springfield. The girls 100, Teresa Garono from Ursuline. And we also have the girls 100-yard breaststroke, Riley McCombs from Springfield. We have a lot of written here about the rest of them, George, but we're not going to go into every one of them. I thought we had a lot of written down. I just want to talk about how all these kids have started at a young age, you know, and they went through it. They went through the 5:30 workouts. The coaches telling them they're not in shape. The coaches telling them that they're not working hard enough, and now all the hard work is paid off going to the state track state.
And I can only imagine what's there.
Right.
That's the other thing. Like, you know, once again, you know, big fish, whatever, how big the pond is. My father used to pound that home to me, and I didn't realize how right he was until I went to college and played in the open gym the first day I was in the gym.
Yeah, and
I'll never
so many great
forget
people out there, George. So many great people out there.
And there's so many more cities in Ohio than Pennsillania.
Yeah,
you got
big,
Philly and Pittsburgh.
big,
you know,
big.
Erie's not really that big anymore. Wilkes-Barre,
Right.
like, you know, Altoona's like a third, a little more than a third when I went.
Right.
When I lived there, they had 100,000. They've got about 40.
Yeah, it's not even close.
And now you go to Ohio, all the big cities, whether it's Columbus State, Cincinnati, Cleveland, you better be good.
Yeah, and that state has the rich suburbs right outside these big cities. Most times, that's who's doing the swimming. The state swim meet brings out the best in Ohio, and the records are going to fall. We'll be talking about the records because a lot of our athletes have broken their school records that have lasted 30 years.
Just like we do in basketball and track. We're going to, we had how many score this year? In track. We're going to be in here in May talking about somebody that threw something so much further, ran a race so much.
Those records are made to be broken.
Yeah.
And these kids have done it. So congratulations to all the crew that have got this done. And that leads us to college basketball.
No,
and I gotta laugh. I have to laugh. I do.
I mean,
I went to the game last week against Milwaukee.
He's telling me, you got to hear. Petey.
They're really good.
He said they're the. And I'm like,
I think they're the class of the league easily.
If Al says so, then I got to believe
and
him.
I still believe it now.
I've seen him on TV now. I haven't seen him eye to eye, but I've seen him. And I looked last night, and you give this bum Robert Morris, bottom of the pile, and that's what they are. Let's be honest. I'm not saying they're no good. I'm saying in that league.
I know.
19 don't run.
Yeah, and what happens is if you can't handle success, you're getting patted on the back by every radio, TV, every kid going to the school.
Game. Way to go. Good job.
And I was there when they played Green Bay.
Yeah.
When they played Milwaukee. And I said how great they were offensively.
You did.
But I'm going to say to you right now again, and because I'm always looking for things as a basketball coach, when you make fun of the other team, when you make a shot.
You mean this stuff?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, they all do it, though.
Yeah. And I'm talking, and I said, there were fans in front of me and said, would you let that happen? I said, it would never happen. I would give up a championship.
There'd be nobody there, though.
That's all right.
And you'd be sitting there with four guys with glasses. Remember them guys that used to play with a glass strap on? That's who you'd have.
And that's where we're at. Coach Calhoun has sold his soul to get all these players.
Well, that's Capel, Gambro.
No, they all have.
All these guys. Because they have all new guys.
Yeah, they brought all new guys and said, remember, 3 of them thrown out of schools. So they actually bringing in choir boys. But they could play. They could really play. I mean, really play. So that's great coaching by Coach Calhoun that he found players who could really play. And offensively, they're a juggernaut. Defensively, they had been improving. But you have to learn to win on the road. You have to, when you leave the Bigley Center, and they come against a 15-15 team and that's 10-10, not great. Not the bottom, but not great, and get thrashed. And now, do you realize if they had a victory, one victory, they'd have shared their first conference championship in YSU history. And instead, now they're going to fight. Now they're going to fight for it. They dropped to 22-8 on the season, 14-5 in the horizon. I just was straightening out the kids. Listen, none of this crap until if we clinch a championship.
Yeah, I'll do it with you. No, I'll do it with you. I'll do I'll run down the floor like this. I'll do it with you.
Doing it too early. Acting like you're.
But let's be fair.
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm watching last night.
It's everywhere.
Who am I watching?
It's everywhere.
And this guy makes a shot, and they're down. They're down.
I know.
And he's going by like this, like he did something. I said, unless I'm wrong, they're behind.
They are behind. That's what I'm saying. And that's the part that's bothering me with this whole thing.
Yeah.
See, you don't know there's other people out there waiting for you when you do this crap. And Rob Morris was waiting for you.
Yeah, they beat them twice. There's something there.
Yeah, they beat them last year too in the tournament.
And they were no good last year, Robert Morris.
Yeah, they're better this year.
Yeah.
So look out in the tournament. You better not try Robert Morris by you.
No.
And
we had Coach on. We had him on our radio show.
Yeah.
The last year they were in the NEC. They won didn't get to go because of COVID.
Right.
And they've been rotten the last.
This conference is better.
But the league's better.
Yeah, the conference is better. Yeah, that's why.
Absolutely.
The conference is better. But let's take a step back and let's win the league, and then start doing some celebrating.
Yeah.
Not celebrating like you have won the NCAA tournament, because these players, George, are studs. I'm telling you, YSU has stud players, so it had to be. It couldn't have been the player I'm playing. It's and all of a sudden it beat.
There's a guy right over there that's not impressed on the other side. No,
Yes.
You took, because I remember.
I
said to him, what you see? He goes, oh man.
They're loaded. They are. They're really good.
Oh man, he said, you should see, and he's naming these guys. I'm like,
yes.
I only saw them on TV once. They squandered a lead. And I said, well, anyone could. They still won the game.
Right.
That's really,
Right.
as a coach, you're not happy. It'll give you something to harp on in practice, but you won the game. Well, see, now you didn't.
So let's get it together.
Yeah.
let's get it together and think we have not won anything yet.
Now let's win some.
I guarantee you, Coach Calhoun was telling me after the game. I guarantee you,
Yeah.
guys, I know you're getting people are patting you on the back. Let's win something first, because we want to see you in the tournament. How exciting would it be for the local
and
fans
listen, that
to
1-8,
see YSU in the practice?
that 1-8, that's important. That second game is much easier 1-8 than it is if you're 2-7.
Right.
You get 3-6 instead of 4-5. Don't think that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it means everything.
It means a lot.
It means everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no question.
I always
So-
see people talk about seeding. Yeah, you go in there 8-9, you get the first place team in game 2. Don't
Yes.
think in this tournament that
Right.
doesn't matter. Someone said, "Oh, what's the difference if Pitt's
Means a lot.
7 or?" I said, "There's a big deal because
big
they're getting
difference.
Kansas in the second
Yeah,
round.
they're going out.
And they're going OUT with a capital O.
Yes.
Like we used to play that in my yard. We'd play. Then you'd have to go shoot a shot from the bank to get back in. Like we play. And if you hit the middle shot, you got HOR. If you hit it from the bank, you got them all off and
I love
started.
it.
I was on that bank about half the time. But anyway, this, like you said, just not a good loss, especially at this time of year. We're getting down to senior nights.
But we do know this, that if you aren't ready and you aren't playing your best, when you go on the road in college basketball, you're getting whooped.
There were 5 last night.
No, you're getting
There were
whooped.
5 games last night. I look and I said, senior night, home, I better lay off that one. This would have been one of them.
You're getting whooped.
Yep.
Yep.
Like my buddy texted me last night. He said, have you seen YSU? I said, on TV, they're very good.
They are.
I give them bad info.
No, you didn't. They're very good, but that's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. They're a great team. But
Yeah.
last night they weren't.
No.
And as you say, you have to win from time to time when you're not at your best.
Right.
Like, Lenny
I'm
Clark.
trying to figure out 19-0 run.
No.
I can't comprehend that.
No. I'm sure there were a couple timeouts. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you have to watch waiting for that 4-minute one.
But I will say this about them. And they're one of the top 5 offensive teams in the country. But they shoot a million threes.
Well, they all do.
But I'm talking, they really do.
Yeah.
So it was 19. I figured I had I bet you they went on one of those 7 straight shot misses.
You can do it.
And they don't have a plan B.
Well, I watch a lot of NBA, and they're the best in the world, and they do. Gotta go. They're 3 for 17. I said, well, that may explain it.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to take like a dunk or a drive.
No,
just
they're not doing it. No.
All right, let's talk about NCAA hoops. You want to talk about that because every week we should just film this part because I'm going to say it again every week, and then I'm going to turn it inside out. First of all, there are more and more teams that can win it all, or are there fewer teams that can't? Because I don't know anymore.
Well, that's why it's so open. And what you just said, that quote, that's why it's so open. Because who can win 6 games? We don't know. We're not sure who can win 6 games right now. And
you don't forget the play-in tournament. You may have to win 3 of those.
Yeah.
Might be 9. Like Carolina's going to win 10.
Yeah, Carolina has to win 9.
They're not. Yeah.
They have to. They're not getting in unless somebody looks at the name and
Unless
says,
they win it all.
Carolina.
I got to think. I got Duke in right now.
Yeah,
But I don't have Carolina in.
Duke's on the edge.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
they're on
have
the edge.
Duke in.
Yeah, we're on the edge.
Me, believe me, there's no science there. It's just watching them. They think they're 11, 12, and 0 at home, which tells you they don't have a lot
That goes
of...
against them, though.
Yeah, because they don't have any of those good wins on the road.
That goes against them.
No,
You got
I
to
know.
win some games other places.
Yeah,
yes.
they don't.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that. Back in the day, we liked Creighton. I could think they could be there, but so could X or Marquette.
Other teams in the same league. Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a minute. No clear-cut favorite for sure. Houston, yeah, absolutely. No, we like the way Houston plays because they attack the old boards.
But they can go offensive droughts.
Yeah,
and that's
they're
what
not
happens to them.
they're not sharpshooters. put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, Purdue. We've seen that in the last 2 weeks.
Their talent level's not good enough.
No.
They have really a great post player.
Yeah.
But around him, they're not
No,
great.
they're running down on him with 3 guys, making him kick it out. And Morton and those other guys, they just...
It'll be a matchup thing for them.
Yeah.
Now, if he gets against a team that has nobody to cover him,
No, if
he'll
you're
he'll
not
put up-
above 6'9",
he'll
he'll have
put up
40.
45 points.
No.
Yeah,
We're-
yes.
How about UCLA? I've never seen a team in my life play more like a pro team off the dribble.
That's all they do.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing. He's always done it. They defend, though.
Yeah.
You know, they could
Yeah.
when they have a night that they don't score,
They could beat you
they can still
68,
win.
65.
They can still win.
I've known him for 35 years.
They can still win.
And his teams always had that, especially at Cincinnati. They were barroom brawlers.
He's brought to UCLA too.
As much as
defensively,
I understand.
Not offensively, but
No.
defensively.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
you want
not.
to get the players. If you pass the ball 7 times, and
No, you play like Jamie Dixon
Yeah.
played at Pitt.
He used to.
You're not getting those
Right.
players. You know, you play in bumper pool like old man, the dad of the guy of Virginia, Tony Bennett.
he's changed too.
Yeah.
By the way. Watch the team play.
What's his choice? What's his choice?
Yeah, he won a
No,
national
we'll go-
championship. Now he still passed the ball more than anybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
But you'll see a lot of high pick and roll for him too.
Hey, when your position's bumper,
yeah.
you can read into
Yes.
that. Now I'll admit, I got to talk. I can't go any further. I can't.
Just throw them out right now.
No, but I got to talk.
Oh, my
I got to
God.
talk about. He goes, well, we knew he was under investigation for supplying a gun for a murder, but we didn't think he was in trouble.
I know.
Come on, Oates. No, I don't.
He's
no,
gone.
no,
He's gone.
now listen.
Tomorrow he'll be gone.
Yeah. I don't. I understand it's not Father Mulcahy. You don't have priests. I get it. But murder.
Just his statement. That's all.
Oh no, he should
Wrong
be.
place, wrong time.
He,
That was his line.
now, of course, you have to recant that. But the damage is done. And they basically said, yeah, we knew about it, but. No but. They murdered a lady.
Since January 15th, they've known about it.
Yeah.
And it's going, you know, the other thing is I was listening to a show coming in today, George, that made it clear that it's in today's world, 2023, somebody has a text, somebody has an email, somebody has a picture
Yeah.
that's going to appear some out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's gonna be, yeah.
Yes, it's going to be trouble.
All of a sudden, hear
It's
no
gonna be
evil,
trouble.
see no evil.
It's gonna be trouble.
Isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Let's cut this apart a little bit. No clear-cut favorite. We agree on
For
that.
sure.
How far past 8 would you go? I got the first 4: Houston, Purdue, UCLA, Alabama. It could change. Kansas is in
Right
there.
now, that's for
okay.
sure.
But I'm saying, how far past the next 4 would we go?
Oh, I told you I go 15. There's
Well,
no
you go
question.
15.
Yeah,
You know, the year I remember was UConn running through the Big East.
Yeah, they
then
weren't even going to make it.
And you know what they were that we love in a tournament? Guard heavy.
Yeah.
2 guards that can get you 60.
I still want that.
Okay.
Today's still.
Yeah.
I want people can score off the dribble in,
Yeah,
in the tournament because the games are coming down to last play. And,
yeah, and then, by the way, Al and I, we have a, you know, it's not the play you call, it's who you give the ball
Yes,
to.
yes.
Don't think about anything else.
That's why. That's what Alabama coach is not saying. His best player is the one.
Yeah.
He's the pro.
But I'm going to tell you, you're a man first.
Oh, for sure.
And that really.
He has to look at that
I don't
mirror every
get
day.
upset. You know, like I hear a lot of stuff say, so-and-so was at 5 schools. Okay. So-and-so, the 7th year for the quarterback at Texas Antonio. Okay. But when you start talking murder.
Yeah.
Now I got a different look.
That's different.
Come on, Coach.
That's different.
You're better than that. Now, let me just name a couple teams. No Carolina, we agree? Or
Right now, they're not.
They have to make the run.
Yeah.
I have Duke in. You have them on the edge.
I don't have him in yet. No.
Okay, I have them on.
Okay.
Now, the other night.
Because the league's no good.
Oh, no, absolutely.
See, that's why.
No, they couldn't go to the final.
If it was another league,
Yeah.
they can't go down too far in
They
that
couldn't
league.
go to the finals of the Big 12, but they could have their tournament.
Oh no, Big 12.
But they could be Pitt on
Like
the
right
league.
now, West Virginia is
Yeah.
is with Duke.
They're on the edge.
Yeah, and West Virginia's way down the
And
bottom.
I look at that
'cause the
lousy
league's so much
record and I
better.
think, what is Lenardi looking at? But as you say,
Yeah.
he's got all the analytics. That's one thing I don't even have any idea. Now, Michigan State played their first home game since the killing.
So disgusting.
It was powerful.
Yeah, it'll make
How
you
do
cry.
you feel about that? I'm such a cynic, and I apologize, but it's me inside. I can't help it. Like when I see a guy quit, I know the talent's gone. I don't want to hear this. I'm spending time with my daughter. Crap, because in a year later he's going to be at Fox like Urban Renewal.
Yes.
Now the other thing, you're looking, and all of a sudden these guys are saying, "Well, we did it. We know they." Could you stop the? They would have wanted us to play the game. No, you want to play the game.
Oh, yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, no question about that.
But yeah, it was emotional, and somehow he's either a great guy or he knows how to come off right. Because man, he sure comes off sincere.
Well, he's not like us. He's
Emotions on the sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he's going to tell you how he feels.
Okay.
He's not going to. And when he coaches, you're going to say he's not too nice to the kids. No, he's not thinking about how nice he is. He's trying to make them men. And he's like, in this situation, he comes off and he says, "We have
said
to
he
really,
walked campus
we have to deal with this."
He said He said I walked campus the other day. He said their kids afraid to go to class.
Think about that.
Afraid
That's
to go to
sad.
class. I was thinking about that. The idiot.
That's part of our sports.
Yeah,
talk.
the idiot.
You know,
yeah.
This is supposed to be a
It's
sports.
not supposed to be.
Yes, exactly.
Now, the goofball I was, I was thinking last week, would I have been running around like I'm afraid I would have ignored that.
You would have.
Like if I was going to the student union,
You would have.
I'd have gone to the student union.
You would have.
Like some.
That's the way your mind worked.
Yeah, jackass. No,
Yep.
absolutely. I'm
Yep.
saying that.
Yep.
Obviously, we talked about the choice of words. The thing that bothered me with the thing at Alabama is till it became public, they were okay with
Well, they were
playing.
going to try to cover it up.
Now,
the whole time.
let's talk about this. This is where the portal comes in another way. It changes completely. Coaches are afraid to be tough because the guy will leave. This is the bad part of that no one foresaw, or if they did foresee it, they thought paying the money outweighed it.
Yeah, they didn't see this happening. And that AAU has been this way forever.
Yep.
And that if you don't get the minutes you're supposed to have in the morning.
What's Steve Kerr's line? He said he played for someone else.
They'll go play for somebody else in the afternoon. Well, it's the same thing in pros. I mean, in college. That if you are too tough and you are on them about whatever, they'll leave. They'll leave. They'll leave.
He's yelling at me.
Yes. I've never been yelled at in my life.
Oh my! Hey, two more things that I've come up with. The mid-majors, if they ever had a chance,
They don't have a chance, though.
I have them Final 8 though.
They can maybe get that far.
Yeah,
They don't
but
have a chance to win
that's
it.
pretty
No,
good.
no, I agree. I agree.
And-
But Butler did it. Butler did it a couple for a long time. There.
Yeah.
You can get there.
We've had George Mason. We've had
there's
last year
yeah.
St. Peter's.
Yeah, there's been
I mean,
teams.
they had to beat Purdue and
It was
Kentucky.
a great win by St. Peter's. A great job by St.
Hey,
Peter's.
and last item I put in big letters, and you will say it. The great players don't stay. In the old days, you go, if we win, we play Ralph Sampson.
Right.
And if we win, we play not anymore. 1 year and they're gone.
They're in the pros already.
They're in,
Yeah, that's a
and
big difference.
The pro game has
Big
suffered
difference.
also in everything. Let's talk NBA. The All-Star game, nothing but a flat-out joke. You can't find one person that liked it. You can't find now the young kids. Do they like the dunk? Do they like the? Of course, but I'm talking about the game itself. Now let me ask you this: because I heard a guy talking on the way over. Why don't they guard? Why can't I understand football because you're going to get hurt and the season's over?
No.
Why can't the NBA guard?
Because they don't.
Why do they?
They want points. They don't-
But I mean, there's
they
no,
don't care. That's
no,
why.
that-
That's the bottom line.
No,
They don't really
no,
care.
No, you hit it. You hit it.
They don't care about that All-Star
I get
game.
football altogether.
They got so much money.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the other. See,
before
they can't make it. They
Before
go,
All-Star
well,
games,
they gave
if
them
you
more.
offer them money,
Yeah.
they might play hard.
Well, no, back when they sold tires in the
Yes.
off-season, like $500.
That was big.
Well, how about when the trip to Hawaii was
That
all you
was
needed?
big.
Now they take the whole line.
Yes,
Now
doesn't
Roethlisberger take the whole
Doesn't
line.
matter what sport it is.
No.
You can't. They got so much money, you can't offer. You can't make it
but
that
like,
way.
I'm going to say it one more time. Why can't they be near the guy with the ball?
They're not going to.
No, they're not going to. And the pickup aspect didn't change a thing.
Yeah.
They thought that might.
It's entertainment.
And no
George.
money can fix it.
It's entertainment.
No money can fix it. And why? They all make too much money. And here's what I really don't like about it the most. The season's too. You kind of think of All-Star halfway.
It's supposed to be.
2/3. 26 games.
Yeah, there's not many games in the NBA. I know.
No, don't get me wrong. They'll play till
I hope
June.
somebody asked the commissioner about that.
Well, I know one of the reasons.
What is the reason, George?
They want to stay away from the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Football.
They're
okay.
not going to. Hey, that's the automatic
Okay.
ATM of all
Oh,
sports.
that's it then. Okay, there's the
You
answer.
don't go near there.
There's the answer.
Hawks fire their coach on a Tuesday. He's 29-30. Why didn't they fire him last Thursday if they were going to fire him?
Yeah, fire him,
It
yeah.
makes no sense. He knew he was going. By the way, the Celtics made their interim guy permanent.
Thought you would.
He walked in.
I watched him play at West Virginia. It was a good
Well,
play.
he walked
It was
into a nice gig.
Oh, you're not
Didn't he?
kidding.
Hey, Giannis is hurt, and it's interesting. You said to me something the other day. We were going to our Pennsylvania show, and Al said something to me. He goes, he said LeBron said he's going to play the last 23 games.
He said it.
And
He
I
said-
don't.
That
He's a
means-
lot of things. He's not a liar.
No. And that part he
Yeah.
does. He might sit out once in a while, but I'll give him for his career.
He's hurt.
He played.
Yeah.
I
Now,
mean,
if he's not Embiid.
plays. No.
Embiid. He hit his fingernail.
man.
Better take off, Joel.
Yes.
Hey, Giannis too. Giannis would be playing.
He's the other guy who plays all the time.
Yeah.
So he's really hurt. See, that's what I know.
Yeah, you don't-
I know the Greek freak is hurt.
He would've played.
Because he plays all the time.
Now,
Yeah.
Barkley gave this to the guy I don't like for the Warriors, and
Green.
he gave it back to him. But I think Barkley hit him. He goes, "You guys are done." He said, "You're finished. You're shot." And of course, Draymond said, "No, we're not." Blah blah
Right,
blah.
right.
Who's right there? You think
Barkley.
they're done, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When you start reaping the benefits and all of a sudden you aren't playing like you were before,
Can't win on the road
you
at
can't
all.
turn it off.
How about not winning on the road?
You can't
Have
turn it off
seen
and on. They can't win on the road at all.
No, I study the NBA record. That's one thing I do. I do the plus minus,
right,
and I study the home and road record. It's like they set a different team there.
They are.
It's incredible. Let's do MLB, getting closer. One good thing about now, all teams have hope. We know the Guardians have hope. We're 3 trillion% sure the Guardians have hope. The Pirates, we're kind of hope. We're hoping.
I don't hope.
No. Now, the Mets went out and spent half the national debt of Uruguay, over $300 million. I still look at
too many old timers.
I look at Atlanta and Philly.
They get too many older.
Do you agree or not?
The pitching staff's old.
Do you like Atlanta and Philly?
More than I do the Mets.
That's what I was. I thought I was right. I wanted to make sure that I asked you that. I don't have them as a favorite. It starts in 5 weeks. Obviously, we have some hope in Cleveland. Pittsburgh's starting a 46-year-old game one. He's older than you.
I know. Yes.
That's what I thought. I mean, geez, oh man, give me a break. Now here's the one that's. I know you've heard about contracts. Back in the day, A-Rod, this guy, that guy, Judge, forget it all, race it all. Because guess what's next? The big boy.
Ohtani.
What is Ohtani going to sign for?
Whatever he wants.
Give me it. Boris already spread rumors. He's on the look. Like, that guy's slyer than a snake. Sleek, whatever the word is.
Yeah, whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And
$600 million?
Yeah, if the Angels win this year, he'll come out with the Angels for $600 million.
Oh, there. Yeah,
but if they don't win, he's going to be going someplace else.
Does it cross your mind?
I know they haven't
beat
won.
the Astros.
They haven't won.
This will be the largest contract. People, I want to say it again. It's going to be the large. I think Mahomes is $500 million. It's going to look small.
Did Ohtani win a championship? I don't know about.
No, he didn't. No, he was. He pitched every week. That was his.
That's why I wouldn't give these guys the money. I said, "What the heck? You tell me he's going to? One guy's going to say, I'm going to win the championship for you."
And the old
give
Ralph,
me money for six different guys.
What did the guy tell Ralph Kiner? He said, Ralph, we finished last with you. We could finish last without you, Ralph.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're third with you. We're third without you.
Yes.
NASCAR, Daytona, nothing but great. I fell asleep. I thought I had the winner.
We both had the same guy. Didn't even know it.
What, 4 laps left?
Yeah. He was leading with 4 laps left.
And then
Daytona's crazy.
It turned into them. Remember those cars used to go on at the park and try to bump into people? Yeah.
How about they're still arguing that Stenhouse shouldn't have won?
No, I'll tell you.
They're saying Logano was ahead.
I'll tell you who was upset. One of the Boyers. He didn't even know who won. Said something to him about all that bumping and jiving at the end. And he goes, "Who won?" The guy goes, "Stenhouse." Goes, "Yeah, that's what I mean." In other words, yeah, he won. He should have never won. Now, this is something I can't get used to. I get help on this NASCAR. I ask somebody.
Right.
Everyone knows more than I do, but I get lucky once in a while. My question is this: are you used to their Super Bowl being first?
Yes.
You're kind of used to
that's their MO.
Okay.
And that's what makes NASCAR who they are.
Okay.
Any NASCAR fan will tell you.
Okay.
That there's nothing greater.
No.
And then they go from there.
No, except for life too.
To try to get into the playoffs.
Because it doesn't say Al Campman, former. No. It says Daytona.
That's why they go nuts. When they win that one, it's celebration for years. Yeah.
Hey, no contract for the Ravens quarterback. Al, could we give him a tip? Get an agent, son.
Yeah,
he should have had that. He
should have had that.
They're going in and negotiate. He's doing his own, and they're saying, "Well, Lamar, you threw 18. You didn't play the last 2 years, and you take it personally. That's why you send like our buddy Jeff in there. Let him work that out with them, and you just do what? Play football."
I hope your fans listen to that. It's not the agent's not the money thing.
No,
it becomes a personal thing. When you're
Cameron doesn't hit with men on base.
Now the agent, my agent come in and say, they said a couple bad things about you, but I'll tell you the good things they said about you.
Exactly.
No, he's hearing it right with his ears, and he wants to punch the guy who's the owner across from the table.
Hey, real quick, XFL, I know you watched
I didn't watch
it. Not even
not 1 second.
Not the
I don't know what colors the uniforms are.
Okay, I saw 3 plays. Now, the dunk contest, bringing this kid in, I know it was nice. He's on a 2.5-day contract from the Delaware Blue.
But it brought kids into it again. Once again.
Now, do you think next year they're going to try to
bring him back again?
Bring him back.
Yeah.
He's the proof white men can jump.
Well, him and Zion were the 2 coming out of high school that they said were the 2 athlete deluxes.
Yeah. Thanks again for watching Bottom Line Sports Talk. We'll see you next week.